I guess we're doing live from the sectional again. This is what, the second or third in a row. Oh well. It's kind of cold out. It's a good night for sectional life. So, anyway, while I'm kicking around, I'm going to talk about. Well, there's going to be a bunch of concepts I'm going to be talking about in my course, which I'll come back to in a little bit. But just kind of want to take a quick second and talk about the present. And no, I'm not talking about the one Santa leaves under the tree. And that's where I'm going because the last time I questioned that, I got a mouthful. Hey, Alice, good to see you. But one concept of many we're going to talk about is just staying in the present moment. Hey, Ashley, good to see you. And in the moment is really all you got to work with. Which is funny because we, and by we, I'll admit, I mean me, we worry so much about the future. Hey, Nana, it's good to see you. And we get ourselves so worked up about the things that can go wrong in the future. And even by future, it could mean later in the day or tomorrow, or you're at work and you're dreading you spend all day dreading the meeting at 3 o'clock. Okay, yeah, there's a meeting at 3 o'clock. And maybe it will or maybe it won't go well. But you've pissed away 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. Hey, Colleen, good to see you, and thank you. You've wasted all that time where you could have really stayed on point or really just kind of enjoyed a good moment being worried about what's going to happen at 3 o'clock. And what happens more often than not? All the stuff we get so worked up about. Hey, Scott, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. All this we get freaked out about doesn't come to fruition, or it ends up just not being a thing. What happens so much of the time is a lot of times we'll beat ourselves up about past experiences and we channel that into the future and we get worried about how those are going to repeat themselves. And we can't possibly know that because we, can't entirely predict every factor that's going to fall into place. You're not going to necessarily know what information might come at that 3 o'clock meeting, or all the infinite possibility of things that are going to happen between now and then that you would have never have had a possibility of planning for. Trust me, as somebody who made a living trying to plan a step ahead, who was at one point a management major, and they instilled crisis management into you. You've got to be prepared for everything that can possibly go wrong. It doesn't work because you can plan for 70 different things and then you're never going to see number 71. It just is how it works. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. So, all right. So if you can't completely see what's going to happen in the future, why are we wasting our time and energy worrying about it when you've got right now? And I'm assuming this particular moment isn't going that terrible, because even if you're watching it now or if you're watching it on the replay, I mean, you're sitting here watching this sexy face, so, it can't be all that wrong. Am I correct? So, it's just working on practicing letting go of what could happen, letting go of what did happen. Past, that's another factor. Past is past. If it's already gone, it doesn't matter if you frig something up 6 different ways from Saturday. What's done is done. You can't go back and fix it. All you can do is learn and move on. And once you learn the lesson, there's no other reason to be playing around in the past. All it's going to do is hold you back. So just thank it for the lesson. Send it on its way. Bye-bye. So, we have now, as Bob Seger sings, we've got tonight. That's what we have. So just put your focus on that, whatever that means. If it means that you're just, sitting home enjoying the kids and the significant, or binge watching whatever. If it means that that you're working and you have a task at hand. If it means, sitting with a book. Any of that. Just enjoy the now. The other stuff will show up in its own good time anyway. Plenty of time to worry about it then. So, about all I got to say today. If that rings a bell, share it with somebody who thinks they might need it. And just another note, the Empowered Employment Workshop starts on February 5th. If you look on my page, I did a live up talking about it last night, and it's also, I did a write-up where it's on my Beacon Calling page, and it's on my page where it really describes what I'm going to do about that and how that's going to play out. So if you happen, go take a look at it. If, even if it doesn't really call your name at this moment, if you feel up to giving it a like or giving it a share or, making a funny face in the comments so, Zuckerberg doesn't bury it, it'd be much appreciated. Anyway, that's all I've got. I guess the Kyle calls at 9. I'm not sure if I'm going to be there. I tend to like coming to it later on, but we'll see where I am at 9 o'clock. I don't know. Anyway, that's all I got. You all enjoy your night. Really just live in it and make the best of it. Take care.